Manufacturers operating in China need to supplement just-in-time production strategies with a just-in-case risk management mindset. It's important to understand that efficient production processes don't necessarily promote protection of critical assets. In some cases, we find that it's the contrary, in fact. Certain margins of loss are deemed tolerable if profitability is maintained. Oftentimes, we find that at-risk assets are not even inventoried or even defined.
Developing resilience in asset protection in China is increasingly important, but also with more challenges than before. Here are some examples. Firstly, enterprises are often with a whack-a-mole mentality. They trend to take a piecemeal or superficial approach to management and reacting to problems when they occur, instead of anticipating and preventing them before they take place. Secondly, business often face the dilemma of pursuing cost management versus investing means to secure their critical assets. Restrict cost control is also manifest in a lack of internal control or loss prevention functions for critical asset protection. Last but not least, enterprises naturally focus on the efficiency of their core business processes, but possess less processes and policies on asset protection and compliance.
When using an investigative approach to address this issue, even a casual visit to the factory floor can expose risk to critical assets. Consider a few just-in-case scenarios. Someone is trying to steal physical or logical property. If so, how would they do it? Would they exploit weak controls on the use of mobile storage devices? Are ERP system credentials being shared? Could a scrap vendor collude with your employees to divert high-value assets and materials? Could prototypes be stashed inside obsolete equipment, which is then sold on the cheap to a broker that has been doing business with your plant for years? Trained investigators can interrogate a production environment for gaps and clues, much the same way that a detective does with a suspect in an interview room.
Enterprises should also consider how to improve internal control and compliance management as comprehensive solutions to address the issue. They should establish a dedicated internal control and compliance functions and enhance checks and balances in production to strengthen cross-functional supervision for asset protection. Conducting root cause analysis can often help get to the bottom of the issue with a view of preventing incidents from reoccurring. Finally, don't forget to develop an employee training program and educate staff on the importance of protecting assets and nurturing a culture of asset protection in the company.